This is the greatest and best song in the world. Tribute. Long time ago, me and my brother Kyle here, we was hitchhiking down a long and a lonesome road. All of a sudden, there shined a shiny demon in the middle of the road. And he said, "Play the best song in the world, or I'll eat your soul." Well, me and Kyle, we looked at each other, and we each said, "Okay." And we played the first thing that came to our heads. Just so happened to be the best song in the world. It was the best song in the world. Look into my eyes and it's easy to see. 1 and 1 make 2, 2 and 1 make 3. It was destiny. Once every 100,000 years or so, when the sun doth shine and the moon doth glow and the grass doth grow. Needless to say, the beast was stunned. A whip crack went his trumpet tail, and the beast was done. He asked us, "Be you angels?" And we said, "Nay, we are but men." Rock. Just a tribute. Couldn't remember the greatest song in the world. No, this is a tribute to the greatest song in the world. Alright, it was the greatest song in the world. Alright, it was the best motherfucker from the greatest song in the world. And the peculiar thing is this, my friends, the song we sang on that fateful night, it didn't actually sound anything like this song. This is just a tribute. You gotta believe it, and I wish you were there. Just a matter of opinion. Good God, God love him. I'm so surprised to find you can't stop him. I'm finally really about rich motherfucker constriction.
Gotta love it there, and I thought I was unmuted, so sorry about that. I don't know what happened there, but as you guys can see, I had to kind of start tonight off with something funny. So tonight's theme is all about those who have passed, which is why it's called The Sweet Hereafter. We started the song off, though, with tribute, as a tribute to those who have passed. Let's go ahead and let's go straight into, well, this man needs no introduction. Let's go right on into All Shook Up.
Well, bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'm itching like a man on a fuzzy tree. My friends say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Ooh, ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. my hands are shaky and my knees are weak. I can't seem to stand on my own 2 feet. Who do you think of when you have such luck? I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. Well, please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little mixed up, but I feel fine when I'm near the girl that I love best. My heart beats so it scares me to death when she touches my hand. Oh, what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. My tongue gets tied when I try to speak. My inside shake like a leaf on a tree. There's only one cure for this body of mine. That's to have that girl and a love so fine. She touched my hand and what a chill I got. Her lips are like a volcano that's hot. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. Hey, I'm all shook up.
One of the great kings there themselves. With that, we're going to actually step on to another king here. Got Imagine by Lennon. Come on, there we go.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. And no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one.
Amazing song. Couldn't think of a better one for the way times are nowadays. We definitely want everybody in peace and happiness and just a lot of this nastiness to go away. And someday it will. But let's go on to well, kind of the king of pop himself. No, not Michael Jackson. He's coming. Don't worry, I've got him here. Let's go on to James Brown, though. Get him going here.
This is a man's world. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, nothing without a woman or a girl. You see, man made the cars to take us over the road. Man made the train to carry the heavy load. Man made the electric light to take us out of the dark. Man made the boat for the water, like Noah made the ark. This is a man's world. But it wouldn't be nothing, without a woman or a girl. Man thinks about a little bit of baby girls and a baby boys. Man make them happy, 'cause man make them toys. And after man make everything he can, you know that man makes money to buy from other men. This is a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing, not one little thing without a woman or a girl. He's lost in the wilderness. He's lost in bitterness. He's lost. Lord have mercy.
Whew, God, that's a good song, but it definitely tells you the truth. It may be a man's world, but he's nothing without his woman. And I know all you men out there, especially you, Goose, because I seen you blathering on about it today, know that for sure. So, gotta love him, gotta love that song. But let's go into some Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix here. Let's get some Purple Haze going.
is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring. Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. The taste of love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I fell for you like a child. Oh, but the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire. And it burns, 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 the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire.
So I'm kind of sorry we had some quietness there in between. I'm not quite sure what happened, and now I've got an echo too. Wyatt pulled out my headset, but we'll get this figured out. And Goose, gotcha. And okay, you don't blather, you mumble, gotcha. But we'll get you taken care of. I'll get that stuck in here shortly for you, Goose. So, next up, I got Barb Marley, Is This Love?
Every day and every night we'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter of my single bed. We'll share the same room, yeah. But just provide a bread. Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love? Is this love that I'm feeling? I wanna know now.
Oh, gotta love that. Now, because tonight is a little bit of sad with all these musicians have passed, this next artist is probably one of my absolute favorites, but I really had to dig in and look for something that really stood out, really made him different. And I kept going back to an old movie that I love back from the 80s. Some of you might know it once you hear this song, but this one's for Bowie.
You remind me of the babe. Babe with the power. Power of voodoo. You do. Remind me of the babe.
I saw my baby crying for this babe could cry. What could I do? My baby's love had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew what kind of magic spell to use. Oh, what we don't tell.
And baby said,
Dance, magic dance, magic dance, magic dance. That baby spell on me. Jump, magic jump, magic jump, magic jump, magic jump. That magic jump on me. Slap that baby, make him free. I saw my baby trying hard as babe could try. What could I do? My baby's fun had gone and left my baby blue. Nobody knew what kind of magic spell to use. Puppy dog's tails. And baby said, Dance, magic dance, magic dance, magic dance, magic dance. That baby spell on me. Jump, magic jump, magic jump, magic jump, magic jump. That magic jump on me. Slap that baby, make it free. Dance, magic dance, magic dance, magic dance, magic dance. That baby spell on me.
you remind me of the babe. Babe with the power. Power of voodoo. You do. Remind me of the babe.
What kind of magic spell to use? Silent snails or puppy dog tails, thunder or lightning, something frightening. Dance, magic dance, dance, magic dance. Put that baby spell on me. Jump, magic jump, jump, magic jump. Put that magic jump on me. Slap that baby, make it free. Dance, magic 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 dance. Magic jump, magic jump, magic jump. Put that magic jump on me. Slap that baby, slap that baby, make it free. Dance, magic 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 dance.
One of my all-time favorite movies, and probably one of my favorite songs from the movie too. Although Underground is good, but definitely cool note about that. He wrote every single song in that movie, and yes, there is a set of comics called Return to the Labyrinth, and the very first page, which immediately caught my attention, is by Jim Henson's son, who continued Jim Henson's work. The very first paragraph The very first line is, he promised to leave Sarah alone. He never said anything about the baby. That had my attention. Great movie. But yes, per your request, I do have both Tupac and Biggie coming up. They are back-to-back. Of course, with the West Coast, East Coast fight. Had to do that. Let's see here what I've got lined up next. Ooh, Nirvana. Smells Like Teen Spirit. Figured that was a good one to go with theirs. About their most popular one. I tried with most of these to go with their most popular one, but I will be honest, with Biggie, I had a very hard time finding one that was not cussing and all over the place. So we'll get to that one here in a moment. But right now, Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Load up on guns, bring
All right. Well, I may have something in the works coming up for you guys, so stay tuned on that. I'm working on something here. We'll definitely have to get that figured out. But right now, let's go ahead and go into our next song while I'm working on something here on the side. I have some entries into our mystery box that we're going to be giving away later this year. Got some really nice stuff in it. I've seen it myself. So let's go on into Marvin Gaye and let's get a little bit of sexual healing. Bo Diddley with rock and roll, and stay tuned for the top of the hour. We've got a big announcement coming with sorry why it's making some noise. We got a big announcement coming with some tickets into the mystery box, and you know what? With how hard this one's going to be and who gave it, I think we're going to make this worth worth 500 entries into the mystery box. So stay tuned at the top of the hour at 8, and we'll announce it here, coming in. Right now, once again, we got Bo Diddley and rock and roll.
Well, I think I want to say one thing right now. Instead, I think I said two things. I like myself some rock and roll. I like myself some rock and roll. I like myself some rock and roll. Well, I got myself some rock and roll. Well, good for the young, good for the old. I want myself a little rock and roll. Come on. Well, mama like a rock and roll. Well, papa like a rock and roll. Well, papa like a rock and roll. Little sister like a rock and roll. Well, good for the young, good for the old. I gotta have myself a rock and roll. Come on.
Hey, baby, that ain't rock and roll, that's jazz.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I just learned something new. You can still pull up MySpace. You can't log in, but you can still see stuff from it. That cracks me up. I didn't even know that still was around. But next, God, there were so many different versions of this song. And this one is for Jim Morrison, so I have got to play the original. But I found a metal version of this song coming up that is amazing, to where the drums sound like hoofbeats. And if you are guessing which one I'm playing, you probably got that right. So here's Riders on the Storm.
Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone, an actor out alone. Riders on the storm, there's a killer on the road. His brain is squirming like a toad. Take a long holiday, let your children play. If you give this man a ride, sweet
understand. The world on you depends, our life will never end. Gotta love your man. Yeah. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm. Into this house we're born, into this world we're thrown. Like a dog without a bone, an actor out on loan. Riders on the storm. Riders on the storm, riders on the storm, riders on the storm, riders on the storm.
Amazing song. Man, did that man have one of the most iconic voices for rock during his time. But speaking of iconic voices, how about one of the most iconic ones he had? This man's voice put you to sleep, can make you happy, can make you sad. But anyway, he tells a story with his voice. And he did it all without being able to even see your reaction. Next, I've got Ray Charles with What a Wonderful World.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue and clouds of white, the bright blessed day, the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. The colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, are also on the faces of people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying how do you do. They're really saying I love you. I hear babies cry, I watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I never knew. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
Man, that's a beautiful song. They're definitely a very beautiful one. And Goose, I'm gonna go ahead and stick this in here for you, and then after this song, we'll get your entry going here. So I'm gonna go ahead and put your song in right here. Stick it in. It's close enough to the top of the hour. Got "In the End" by Linkin Park.
It starts with
one thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so unreal. Didn't look out below. Watch the time go right out the window. Trying to hold on to didn't even know I wasted it all just to watch you go. I kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to be will eventually be a memory of a time I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. One thing, I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard you try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to remind myself how I tried so hard. In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised it got so. Things aren't the way they were before. You wouldn't even recognize me anymore. Not that you knew me back then, but it all comes back to me in the end. You kept everything inside, and even though I tried, it all fell apart. What it meant to me will eventually be a memory of a time when I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I've put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should
So, pretty close to the top of the hour, we'll go ahead and we'll announce this real quick. Goose, aka Justin from the WO Entertainment, which is the main ones that produce this, and OBB Barbecue is our sponsor, but Goose, or Justin from WO Entertainment, has put out, well, he's put out a quest for you guys. I don't even know if I was going to say, just something funny on that, but it's more of a quest with how you're going to have to do this. So, what he has stated is he will offer 500 entries into the mystery box for anybody who can find, name, and link at least one of his self-produced songs that isn't on YouTube. Once again, that is 500 entries into the mystery box if someone can find, name, and link at least one of his self-produced songs that isn't on YouTube. You can send that as an IM through our Facebook page there on WO Entertainment. You can also send that to us just by putting it on the page. I'll put the thing out there as well. But definitely get a hold of us. Let us know. If you can even get it here in the chat, be the first one to get it in, that's even better. But let's go into our next song here. So, after In the End, which it isn't the end of the show, but we're gonna go classic. We're gonna go back to Sinatra. And of course, one of Sinatra's biggest songs, New York, New York.
Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep and find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps and find I'm a number one, top of the list, king of the hill, a number one. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New
Man, could that man sing. Never been anything really like him since. Next, I got a good one here for you from the Ramones. You might know what this one is. If you do, get up, dance, sing along. But we got the Blitzkrieg Bop going on.
Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. The moment in a straight line. You're going through a tight one. You keep the listen their mind. Let's creep up. The pilot in the back seat. The generates the heat. The tape in the back beat. Let's speak up. Hey, oh, let's go. Shoot 'em in the back now. What they want, I don't know. They're all revved up and ready to go. They're moving in a straight line. They're going through a tight one. You keep to listen that mind. But let's speak up. The pilot in the back seat. The generates the heat. Well, tapes in the back beat. The Blitzkrieg Bop. Hey, oh, let's go. Shoot 'em in the back now. What they want, I don't know. They're all revved up and ready to go. They're moving in a straight line. You're going through a tight one. You keep to listen to my Blitzkrieg Bop. The pilot in the back seat. The generates the heat. But they to the back beat. This creek bop. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go. Hey, oh, let's go.
One of the good ones there. Get you up, get you moving, get you going. And yeah, I'm getting made fun of for calling it a quest, but I couldn't think of anything else. So my mind is not always there, but I'm definitely here. So got you all. So it's the top of the hour. Let's get everything up, get it all going. Take a breath, take a breather. Right now, we're going to get ready to go over the shows. Remember, this Monday, we actually have 2 new shows starting. We've got 3 coming. But this Monday, we've got at least 2 of those 3 starting. So, make sure you visit the WO Internet Entertainment page. That's W as in whiskey, O as in Oscar. Visit our, and then entertainment. Make sure you're visiting. But our pinned post, you'll actually find where all the shows are listed at. So, you'll have Monday, and it looks like at 3:30, we've got Bolts and Arrows with Jody. That's one of our new songs there. Then at 5... and all times are Central Standard Time. We've got Dungeon Corner with Taylor and crew. Then on Tuesdays, we've got Where My Grill, which is back. Yay! That's at noon Central Standard Time on Tuesday with Roy Anthony. Man's going places. Watch him. He's got some stuff coming up on Netflix, too. And then at 5, we've got the radio show with the Redneck Pimp, Goose, and Tater. I don't quite know what they've got planned on Tuesday, but with those boys, you never know what's going on, and that makes it just great. Then Wednesday, you've got me. This coming Wednesday, I'm doing some Call of Duty. After that, I've got some of the Skyward Sword, the new release out to the Switch. And then I'll have some Dynasty Warriors new release, which is the samurai version of it. So make sure you stay tuned. Then on Thursday, once again at noon, we've got Where's My Grill with Roy Anthony. He's back. We're happy. And then at 2, we have Cars and Coronas with Gabblebees. I've heard he's coming back soon. Really hope. Missed the dude. He knows some amazing things about cars. New, old, doesn't matter. And then Friday nights, of course, we've got our hideout here on Spreaker. Make sure to always join us out. And then on Friday at 9, we have Married with Comedy. So it comes on right after this show. And on Saturdays, Hotboxing with Matt, which, once again, I'm hoping is coming back soon. I know he's taking some time off. Then on Sundays, we've got 2 and at 5 with Athen on the L Train Fighters and 1700 somewhere. We're hoping those guys come back and that Shay comes back too soon. We're missing all of you guys. So definitely can't wait to get all of that going here. So, oh heck, why not to stop? Give me a moment. Let me rephrase. I can't talk tonight, guys. So, to start our second half, since I don't really have any open requests right now, let's go to probably the most sung song at karaoke, in offices, in car trips, just out there. And that is Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. To me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, didn't mean to make you cry. If I'm not back again this time tomorrow, carry on, as if nothing really matters. Too late, my time has come. Sent shivers down my spine, body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody, I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth. Mama, I don't wanna die. Sometimes wish I'd never been born at I see a little silhouette of a man. Scaramouche, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo, Figaro.
Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Never let me go! Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me. For me. For me. So you think you can
2020 and 2016 were some of the most hardest years on losing musicians here recently. Actually, I do have Janis Joplin coming up. She's actually the queen of music. She's right after this next song I was going to play, but I'll go ahead and play her first since you're right here and requesting. I've got Me and Bobby McGee. Let's get her going.
Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train, and I was feeling near as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed a diesel down just before it rained and rode us all the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon out of my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. Windshield wipers slapping time, I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that Javi knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, I mean nothing, honey, if it ain't free. Yeah, feeling good was easy, love, when he sang the blues. You know, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby, yeah. From the Kentucky coal mine to the California sun, hey, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul. Through all kinds of weather, through everything that we've done, your Bobby, baby, kept me from the whole world. One day up near Salinas, long, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. But I trade all of my tomorrows for one single yesterday, to be holding Bobby's body next to mine. Freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, that's all that Bobby left me. But if feeling good was easy, loud when he sang the blues, hey, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby, yeah. La da da, la da da da, la da da la da da da, la da da la da Bobby, yeah. La da da la da, la da da da, la da da Bobby, yeah. La da da, la da da. I can't, come on, and the Bobby, no, and the Bobby McGee, yeah. Lord, 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 Lord. Hey, 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 Bobby McGee,
that woman sing. She had a voice. Nobody like her since then, and there may never be. But, oh, man, could that woman sing. But what I was going to say before I was asked for that song is 2016 was hard. We lost so many great musicians that year with Prince and Bowie and some others. They held a party, but it seems like 2020 they had to have an after party, and they took so many great people from us in 2020, and here in 2021 we lost one of these great guys here, Kenny Rogers. And of course, if you know I'm playing him, you got to know which song I'm going for here. So we've got Kenny Rogers with The Gambler.
On a warm summer's evening, on a train bound for nowhere, I met up with a gambler. We were both too tired to sleep, so we took turns of staring out the window at the darkness till boredom overtook us, and he began to speak. He said, "Son, I've made a life out of reading people's faces and knowing what the cards were by the way they held their eyes. So if you don't mind my saying, I can see you're out of aces. For a taste of your whiskey, I'll give you some advice." So I handed him my bottle, and he drank down my last swallow. Then he bummed a cigarette and asked me for a light. And the night got deathly quiet, and his face lost all expression. Said, "If you're gonna play the game, boy, you gotta learn to play it right. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done." Every gambler knows that the secret to surviving is knowing what to throw away, knowing what to keep. 'Cause every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and the best that you can hope for is to die in your sleep. And when he'd finished speaking, he turned back toward the window, crushed out his cigarette, faded off to sleep. And somewhere in the darkness, the gambler, he broke even. But in his final words, I found an ace that I could keep. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold up, when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You got to know when to hold up, know when to fold up, know when to walk away, and know when to run. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. There'll be time enough for counting when the deal is done.
Man, that song still hits me. Gives me goosebumps, gives me the chills. Something about that song hits true. Deeper and deeper you go. But now, here's doing songs you've been asking for, Goose. And I think I'll do these back to back. Because, of course, we can't have East versus West without having Tupac and, well, Biggie. And like I said, it took me hard to find Biggie. So the one I found is actually Biggie with Puff Daddy and Maze. So we're going to start with Tupac's Dear Mama.
You all appreciate it. When I was young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys breaking all the rules. Shed tears with my baby sister. Over the years, we was poor than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whooping to my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. I finally understand for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it, there's no way I can pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you, sweet dear mama. Place no one above you, sweet. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you? Now ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love for my daddy cause the coward wasn't there. He passed away and I didn't cry cause my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger. They say I'm wrong and I'm heartless, but all along I was looking for a father, he was gone. I hung around with the thugs, and even though they sold drugs, they showed a young brother love. I moved out and started really hanging. I needed money of my own, so I started slanging. I ain't guilty, cause even though I sell rocks, it feels good putting money in your mailbox. I love paying rent when the rent's due. I hope you got the diamond necklace that I sent to you. Cause when I was low, you was there for me. You never left me alone because you cared for me. And I can see you coming home after work late. You're in the kitchen trying to fix us a hot plate. You're just working with the scraps you was given. And mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. But now the road got rough, you're alone. You're trying to raise 2 bad kids on your own. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you, sweet and dear mama. Please no one above you, sweet. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you? Pour out some liquor and I reminisce. Cause through the drama I can always depend on my mama. And when it seems that I'm hopeless, you say the words that can get me back in focus. When I was sick as a little kid, to keep me happy there's no limit to the things you did. And all my childhood memories are full of all the sweet things you did for me. And even though I act crazy, I gotta thank the Lord that you made me. There are no words that can express how I feel. You never kept a secret, always stayed real. And I appreciate how you raised me and all the extra love that you gave me. I wish I could take the pain away. If you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. Everything will be alright if you hold on. It's a struggle every day, gotta roll on. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you, sweet dear mama. Place no one above you, sweet. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you, sweet dear mama. Dear mama.
And then, like I said, I had some issue finding a Biggie one that was, edited and clean. So I had to go with More Money, More Problems. Maybe a clash up, but Biggie's still in there and he's still in our hearts.
Who's hot, who not? Tell me who rock, who who sell out in the stores? You tell me who flop, who cop the blue drop, who jewels got blocks, who's mostly Dolce down to the two top. The same old pimp, Mace, you know ain't nothing changed but my limp. Can't stop till I see my name on the blimp. Guarantee a million sales, pull a level up. You don't believe in Harlem World, double up. We don't play around, it's a bet, lay it down. Niggas didn't know me 91, bet they know me now. I'm the young Harlem with the Goldie sound. Can't no PD, just hold me down. Cooler, school me to the game, now I know my duty. Stay humble, stay low, blow like Hootie. True pimp, spin no dough on the booty. And when you yell, there go Mace, there go your cutie. See me die than to see me fly. I call all the shots, rip all the spots, rock all the rocks, cop all the drops. I know you're thinking now when all the ball is stopped. You never home, gotta call me on the yacht. 10 years from now, we'll still be on top. Yo, I thought I told you that we won't stop. Now what you gonna do with a crew that got money much longer than yours? And a team much stronger than yours. Violate me, this'll be your day. We don't play, mess around, be on your way, cause it ain't enough time here. Ain't enough lime here for you to shine here. Deal with many women, but treat down's fair. And I'm bigger than the city lights down in Times Square. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
PPA, no info for the DEA. Federal agents mad cause I'm flagrant. Tap myself and the phone in the basement. My team supreme, stay clean. Triple beam, lyrical dream. I be that. Catch a seat at all events bent. In holsters, girls on shoulders, playboy. I told ya, me and Mike to me, bruise too much, I lose too much. Step on stage, the girls boo too much. I guess it's cause you run with lame dudes too much. Me lose my touch, never that. If I did, ain't no problem to get the where the true players at. Throw your rollies in the sky, waving side to side, and keep your hands high while I give your girl an eye. Player please, lyrically, you can see B.I.G.B. flossing, jig on the cover of Fortune, 500. Here's my phone number, your man, I got the know, I got the dough, got the flow down, pizzat, platinum plus, like Zizak, dangerous on Trizak, leave your ass pizzat.
We're gonna go kind of two little extremes here. Next, we're gonna go with some Chris Ledoux and, well, Cadillac Ranch. I really searched and tried to find the song I really wanted, and then I found this one. I forgot about this one. It's a great one, a good one, and an old one. So we're gonna go old country with Cadillac Ranch.
Well, the well went dry and the cow did too. Daddy didn't know what to do. The banker came by the house one day, said he's gonna take the farm away. Then Mama came up with a plan. Brother and me started up a band. Sister put a sign on the roof. Daddy bought a case of 90 proof. Now we call it the Cadillac Ranch. They're parking cars in the old pea patch. There's a bar in the barn and the place stays packed, yeah, till the cows cows come home at Cadillac Range. Now the only thing that we raise is cane. You don't need the sun or rain, just neon lights and some ice cold beer. Keeps everything green around here. Mama takes the cash at the door. Brother and me keep them out on the floor. Sister sets them up at the bar. Daddy kicks back with a big cigar. Now we call it the Cadillac Range. They're parking cars in the old pea patch. There's a bar in the barn and the place stays packed, yeah, till the cows come home at Cadillac Range. Well, we gave all the cows away, and now the only horns around here today are the ones up on the grill of a genuine 59 Coupe de Ville. Now we call it the Cadillac Range. They're parking cars in the old pea patch. There's a bar in the barn and the place stays packed, yeah, till the cows come home at Cadillac Range. Now we call it the Cadillac Range. They're parking cars in the old pea patch. There's a bar in the barn and the place stays packed, yeah, till the cows come home at Cadillac Range.
So I think we're going to go from one cowboy to another, but definitely a different type of cowboy. I remember being at work late one night and hearing about, well, the bassist for this, well, not bassist, lead guitar for this band. He went off and had created his own band, and sadly somebody came on stage during a song and shot him. Man had talent. He was good. But we're going to go with Pantera and Cowboys from Hell. Dimebag Darrell, we miss you, dude.
Nobody touches us at all. Shout out, shoot out, spread beer up there without us. Living that attack, what's off the wheel? Spread the word throughout the land. They say, bad guys, we're black. We're taking cancer, man. You see us coming and you all together, but for cover. We'll take it over this town. Here it comes, reach for your gun and you better listen well, my friend. You see, it's best now, down below. Aim at you and the devils are now. Demons down again, we won. They talking no tall tales, but just I knew your doom would come and be out when the devils are now. Sing it. Oh, I'm in the village, just to see, but better not take it out on me, cause your sound is found where your city used to be. So out of the darkness and into the light, sparks fly everywhere inside from our double barrel 12 gauge. Can't lock me in your cage. You see us coming and you all together run for cover. We'll take it over this town. Here it comes, reach for your gun and you better listen well, my friend. You see these bats now down below. Aim at you when the cameras are out. Tears down, yeah, we won. Ain't talking no tall tales, friend, cause I knew your doom
since we're, in hell, why don't we go with a song about somebody from hell? You gotta know where I'm going down this one. We might be going down south, might involve a golden fiddle. Let's see where this one takes us.
The devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal. When he came across this young man sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot, and the devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you'd care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you played pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul because I think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Johnny, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet and you're gonna regret, because I'm the best as ever been. Johnny, rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, cause hell's broke loose in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil gets your soul." Opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show," and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow, and he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss, and then a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this. When the devil finished, Johnny said, "Well, you're pretty good, old son, but sit down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done. Fire on the mountain, run, boys, run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Granny, does your dog bite? No child, no." The devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat, and he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, "Devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. I done told you once, you son of a bitch, I'm the best as ever been." He played, "Fire on the mountain, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. The chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Granny, will your dog bite? No child, no."
Man, there has been so many versions of that song. Great song. Gotta give it up to the man. He knew what he was doing. Next, well, what would it be a tribute if we didn't have some Prince? And with everybody being gone, it's so sad, and it even makes the doves cry.
Can you picture this? Dream if you can.
Man, good song there. Well, I honestly didn't know this and I kind of felt bad. I watched this TV show a ton. But I didn't know Waylon Jennings had done the opening to Dukes of Hazzard. I didn't know he sung Good Old Boys, and I don't know why. I should have known that, but I didn't. But hey, here it goes. We got Waylon Jennings with Dukes of Hazzard's Good Old Boys.
Just a good old boy, never meaning no harm. Beats all you never saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straight in the curve, yeah, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get 'em, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Making their way the only way they know how. Yeah. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. I'm a good old boy. You know my mama loved me, but she don't understand. They keep her showing my hands and not my face on TV. Says it's the end of time, and the Mississippi River, she's a going dry. The interest is up and the stock market's down, and you're only getting mugged if you go downtown. I live back in the woods, you see, a woman and the kids and the dogs and me. Got a shotgun, a rifle, and a four-wheel drive, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I can plow a field all day long. I can catch catfish from dusk till dawn. Make our own whiskey and our own smoke too. Ain't too many things these old boys can't do. We grow good old tomatoes and homemade wine, and country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Because you can't starve us out and you can't make us run. Those when them old boys raised on shotguns. We say grace, we say ma'am. If you ain't into that, we don't give a damn. We came from the West Virginia coal mines and the Rocky Mountains and the western skies. And we can skin a buck, we can run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. I had a good friend in New York City. He never called me by my name, just Hillbilly.
My grandpa taught me how to live off the land, and his taught him to be a businessman. He used to send me pictures of the Broadway nights, and I'd send him some homemade wine. But he was killed by a man with a switchblade knife. For $43, my friend lost his life. I'd love to spit some beach nut in that dude's eyes and shoot him with my old 45, 'cause a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. From North California and South Alabama and little towns all around this land. We can skin a buck and run a trot line, and a country boy can survive. Country folks can survive. Country boy can survive. Country folks can survive.
So here we are, guys, at the end of the show. Got one more song left. Don't worry. I'm not going to forget one of the biggest names out there. I got him. He's up next. This song's just a long one, so I put it right there at the end. But I want to thank you all once again for joining us here at WO Entertainment in the WO Hideout on speaker here. Make sure that you tune in for BB Nation. And also on the WO Entertainment, make sure you check out Married with Comedy. But with that, like I said, guys, if you ever need anything, if you ever need any of us, just reach out. We're always here. We're here to listen. We're here to help. And as we always say, if you're laughing, you ain't crying. If you need any of us, you can reach us through WO Entertainment or on any of our personal pages. You've got them there. They're linked on the site too. But we're going to end the show out with, well, probably one of the biggest names in music. And I know when he passed, the world mourned. But we got to go with Michael and one of his top songs, Thriller.
midnight hour is close at hand. Creatures crawl in search of blood to terrorize your neighborhood. And whosoever shall be found without the soul for getting down must stand and face the hounds of hell and rot inside a corpse's shell. Stench is in the air, the funk of 40,000 years, and grisly ghouls from every tomb are closing in to seal your doom. And though you fight to stay alive, your body starts to shiver, for no mere mortal can resist the evil of the thriller. Ha 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 ha!